They didn't even let me reach the top of the steps. One minute I was straightening my tie outside the gilded ballroom, holding the gift I spent 3 weeks customizing. The next, I was being flanked by 2 security guards while my father-in-law spat out the words like venom, "You're not invited." He didn't look me in the eye, not once. And then her mother, pearls wrapped tight around her neck, finished it with a flick of her hand. "Get this beggar out." The word echoed, beggar. I didn't argue, didn't blink, didn't break. I left. But before I reached my car, I opened my banking app and slid my thumb across 3 toggles. Payments canceled, all $240,000 of it. Golden anniversary? I funded every inch of it. From the venue to the band to the bar stocked with Glenfiddich 30, not a cent spared. They'd find out soon enough. 3 years earlier, her voice cracked when she said yes. Back then, I thought she meant it. She was the one who pulled me from the fog, my first real light after the wreckage of my father's suicide. She stitched me back together with soft words and long nights, and I gave her everything, my loyalty, my time, my money. Her parents didn't like me much, thought I was too blue-collar, too quiet, but she told me to ignore them. They'll come around, she said. She lied. The shift was subtle at first. Longer hours, late meetings that didn't make sense, laughs that died when I entered the room. I wasn't stupid. I didn't ask questions. I observed. A hotel key left in her coat pocket, 2 toothbrushes in her gym bag, and a message, just one, on her Apple Watch, the one she thought I didn't know her passcode for. "He's clueless. He actually booked my parents' anniversary venue. You're going to look so good there with me." I read it at 2:12 a.m. I stared at the words until my eyes dried, and then I just sat there. No shouting, no tears, just silence. And a plan. I hired a forensic accountant. Not for her, for them, her parents. The ones who called me family to my face while pocketing my generosity like it was owed to them. I tracked every dollar I'd funneled into their lives. Their mortgage? Me. Their anniversary? Me. Her MBA tuition? Also me. Meanwhile, she'd been giving someone else the things I thought were mine. The kicker? The guy replacing me, he was an old family friend. Someone who'd always been around. Someone her parents actually approved of. I saw his name on the message thread. They didn't just betray me, they replaced me. So I played my part. Quiet, supportive, stupid. I stayed until the day of their anniversary party, until the moment they shoved me out like garbage. And that's when I pulled the pin. The payments were linked to me, my company, my vendors. The florist? Canceled. Catering? Shut down mid-delivery. DJ? Packed up before sound check. Even the champagne was locked in my warehouse, paid under my name. They had 4 hours before guests arrived. The chaos began 15 minutes later. I watched it unfold from a nearby cafe. Texts, calls, voicemails piling up like debris. Then came the 136 missed calls. But I ignored them all, until the knock at my door. It was her, tear-streaked, heels in her hand, dress wrinkled. "You ruined their party," she whispered. I didn't answer, just stepped aside and let her see what I'd laid out on the table. A manila envelope, thick, clean, with tabs. Inside, divorce papers, bank statements, photos, the messages. A legal letter stating that the joint account had been frozen and every asset she thought she was entitled to was in my name. Her MBA? A loan, not a gift. And I had the contracts to prove it. "You won't get away with this," she said, breath hitching. I leaned forward. I already did. The fallout was swift. Her parents tried to sue me. Didn't go well. Turns out, biting the hand that funds your lifestyle is a poor legal strategy. The other guy? He ghosted her the moment the money dried up. Guess he wasn't in it for the long haul. She sent a letter, months later. No apology. Just, Nostalgia. I burned it. I don't feel guilt. I feel clarity. People think revenge is loud, screaming, breaking, punishing. It's not. Revenge is quiet. It's canceling payments while they dance. It's watching the glittering illusion collapse from a distance. It's knowing they'll never rebuild it without you. And when I think of her parents' faces, standing in their half-decorated ballroom, guests arriving to a disaster they couldn't stop, I smile. They called me a beggar, but when the smoke cleared, they were the ones left with nothing. They never forgot who built that. Didn't raise my voice, didn't throw a punch. I just took back what was mine.